Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. So now I got to find out how to change this. This is like common. I can't figure out how to make it so that it's just us. Here we are.
Hi, everyone.
I'm still so new to this streaming server, or not streaming service, but I guess so, StreamYard, that I'm like, I don't know how to get out of this. But anyways, it's good. I love that I get people the like intro thing there. It gives them a chance to kind of join us live. They can be like, oh,
Yes.
finish their coffee and
Grab their coffee real quick. Yes. Or get another cup.
Yeah. Do all the things. So, hi, Briana. How are you?
Hello. I am great. How are you doing?
I am doing well. I actually got a little bit of sleep last night, which was
good.
Very welcomed. Because it has been a big 3 weeks here in my studio, and I know part of that is also working with you, and it's been a big time over at your place. You have a lot of stuff going on. But I'm excited that once again we're here to talk about Christmas in July. Christmas in July. Yes. Nothing like bringing it in at the very end of July.
I know. We like barely got this in there for a good reason.
Yes.
We can't keep things small.
Yeah, we can't at all. I'm going to let you tell the story because, like, for me, I have a gnat in here that I cannot seem to get rid of. I mean, people here on the YouTube channel, they know that I've been working on the Bycrafty games and the Bycrafty
you've been busy.
Champions Workshop, which is going like crazy good. It is so successful and so wonderful. Fun. People are loving it. Do I have like here's how far they are so far. Like this is the
class
sample.
So pretty.
Right? Isn't it great? And this is smaller than the ones they're making. It just looks so good. But I've been working on that. But behind the scenes, I've been working with you. And you were like,
I know.
Originally, I was like, okay, Briana, I'm so busy. You're like, I'm so busy. I said, all right, we should do our Christmas in July, but maybe we just make it really simple and just like do it as low key as possible.
Let's just keep it small. Yeah. We were like, we'll just be like, hey, if everyone wants to do it, let's just do it low key. Let's make it super small. And then we got on a call together and we were like, but like we really want to make it awesome for people because we love our community. We think we can like mail it in, but we can't. It's not it's not in our soul. It's not in our soul.
Not even a little bit. And so, I mean, this is a first time for me all the way around. What we're going to do today, what we're offering today, the fact that I got my stuff done so that we could do that we had to do today, or not have to, but we're doing today. I mean, I'm a little bit shocked.
Yes.
Not going to lie, I'm a little bit shocked. But I'm excited.
I mean, I think it's good. I think it's so exciting. And we may have started something for every year. Now that we've gone so big, I feel like we'll never be able to reel it in, but that's okay because what we're offering is so amazing. It's so amazing. And I just think it's so funny when you get two creatives on the phone and we're just like, oh, but you could do this, and we could do this, and we could do that. And we're like, let's do it. And then we don't get sleep.
No, I don't.
But the end result is just incredible. It's just
incredible. It really is. So just to let everybody know, last year was our very first year of Christmas in July, Christmas stockings with Briana and I. Last year, you made the knit one. I made the crochet one. So it's like, I don't want to say we swapped roles because we're both Bycrafty, which is amazing.
Yes.
And so it's nice that we could do either one. And you actually, I think you did that version in both also. I know you did this one.
I did.
In both. Yeah.
I did this one in both. I didn't remember last year. Last year's too long ago.
It's a blur. I know. I don't remember. I mean, I know what I did last year. I know I didn't do both. I know I didn't do both this year. Like I was like, nope, this is where I am.
Yeah. Last year they just did the knit and it's gorgeous. It was so much fun. And I loved how many people posted their color choices. So I think that's what motivated me this year, especially that we're doing some color work. Last year, I did a solid color stocking and it was gorgeous. I did like a fur trim top and I love seeing all the different colors because I love seeing what traditions people bring into their home through color, especially around the holidays. Holidays make me so happy. So this year I'm super excited because we pulled out the color work.
We did.
I'm so happy.
yeah, it was, I don't know. I've been geeking out on color work for quite a while now, and I just fell in love with it. And so I love when you and I were on the phone, we were just like, well, what do you think about this? And it was instantly like, yes, that's what we got to do. And it was just like the ball was rolling. We picked our yarn. We knew exactly what we were going to do. And you found a really cool way to present the information to people who are like, color work, oh my gosh, I hate reading charts. I never know what I'm supposed to do or how many I'm supposed to do. And typically color work charts are not written out, but you introduced me to a program that helps us with that. And so do you want to talk a little bit about how the pattern this year, 2021, is going to be presented to everybody? Okay. I'll let you go for that.
Yes. So we all have different like ways we love to like do things. We all are different learners. I think we always hear that like through our kids, how, you know, you talk about a classroom and a teacher who says, you know, I try to like teach to my, you know, visual learners, my audio learners. So we went the extra mile with this, like, and I'm not even saying like a little extra mile, we went big. So not only do you have each row written out for that color work, if you prefer to look at like, you know, I'm going to do A for this many stitches, I'm going to color B for this many stitches, that's perfect for you. That's kind of more of a traditional way, but you don't always see it. Then we have the traditional color chart. That one is the most common when it comes to color work, and here's the chart, and you can just visually look at every single stitch, see the whole visual picture, and go. But there's also something really cool that I discovered this year, which is color blocks, which is so fun and so unique. So it might be worth trying this for some rounds to see if you like it. And color blocks are a little bit different in that it has a block that's a color and then a number in it. So if you see a color block that is green and it has the number 3, you know the next 3 stitches are going to be green. And it's really condensed way to visually see the color work you're going to be doing, which is so much fun to try in different ways and see which way you connect with. I really think sometimes it's hard to know what we're going to connect with till we try it. So I would look at all like 3 different set of instructions for the same outcome. But with those color blocks, it's a unique way to see like visually, do I prefer to work this way? Or maybe I still like written instruction, or maybe I just like the chart as a whole. But the next thing is we put this in a beautiful PDF for you and that you can see every single one. And on top of that, Marley Bird and I love our YouTube channels. So of course, we've got also that visual to walk you through the important steps of the stocking if you get stuck. So, I mean, this is like really, really like, you can't be afraid of color work with this, like we're coming in hot. I mean, we're coming in hot.
Really? I mean, I had somebody, they're like, wow, the stocking's really pretty, but I don't read charts. I'm like, well, we have words, we have charts, we have color blocks, and there's a video, and there's the community support and the Marley's Minions group. Like,
yes.
I don't know. Besides coming to their house and holding their hand, I don't know what else I can do. Or mailing them the
finished stocking. We've practically done it.
Right. And the cool part here is this is a free event, everybody. So in the past, you know, this recent workshop was not free. It's a paid event, but this is a free event. And we are going to have it August 6th, 7th, and 8th. So it's going to be over 3 days, very similar to like Turkey Trot. So it's not a game day style, it's Turkey Trot style. Last year was game day style. This year's like Turkey Trot style. So you're going to get all day of those 3 days to work on those 3 sections of your stocking. And you can find the patterns on our website. And as Briana said, our videos will be on our YouTube channel. But here's the cool thing. Last year, you all know that the pattern was free on our website, but then we also offered the ad-free PDF for purchase afterwards, which we do all the time, right? It's just something that we do because we want to make sure, again, making sure everybody has an opportunity. We understand that sometimes, you know, getting an ad-free PDF isn't available to you. And so you need the free with ads, totally fine. But this year, for our first time, we are actually going to offer the pattern to you prior to the event for purchase. But that's not
there's
all.
More.
Because we don't go small, we go big. When you purchase this pattern prior to the event, not only do you get both of the new 2021 Christmas in July stockings, one for me, one for Briana, you're going to get 4 other stocking patterns. One other one has never been published before. So there's 3 knit, 3 crochet, all for one low price. We're cutting the price in half just for all of you out there who are wanting to get all these patterns before time. And for all of you who are watching us live or catch this on the replay, for the next 3 days, we're offering you a coupon code for $3 off. So it's 50% off plus $3 off if you use the coupon code this weekend to get this collection of Christmas stockings.
And it's gorgeous. We didn't just take PDFs and like just shove together different styles, which is fine sometimes, but we're like, no. We want this to be a beautiful ebook collection because we are just that way. We love it. And so this is like really put together visually and a really nice ebook collection. So this is more than just a bundle. This is a collection that has been, you know, catered to this event for you. That is, I'm going to try and open
it for them. Yes. So give me just a second. I'm going to open it and share it with them. But so because I organized my files on my computer last night, I have to go find it.
When you organize, you lose stuff sometimes. So while you're doing that, while you're doing that, I'm going to talk about my stockings in here. I'm going to do it. I'm going to show it. Yes. So this is the crochet version. This is crochet. If you've ever been afraid of the waistcoat stitch or it's like the single crochet split stitch, watch my video because I think that I originally struggled with the stitch a bit too. I hear the same complaints from other people about how it's really hard to work or hurts their hands. It shouldn't. There's a couple tips I have in my video to make this so easy. It's just going to feel like you're single crocheting. It really will. It might take a couple rounds of practice, but then you'll get into that groove. Watch the video for some tips to make it just feel like seamless. It's just going to go. But once again, Marley said I like to do mimics. So take a look at this knit stocking. So I did a mimic of the knit. This is only available in our PDF ebook right now because that's the way I just wanted to do it. I just thought it'd be fun to have something new and fresh and nowhere else but this PDF right now. I love these together. You can choose which style you like, which style you're more comfortable working, color work, and you can just roll with it. I thought it would be fun to do some really pretty color work, and I love how it came out. And Marley, you have to show them yours because it's just
I will, but I love amazing. Show them your leather tab because I went to the store and bought some leather so that I could do that on mine because I love that.
So this is actually super simple to do. This is just a leather strip, and the cool thing is it will last you for such a long time that you put a little leather detail on hats, other stockings, basket handles. This is literally just like almost like how you buy ribbon. It's just a leather strip of like leather ribbon essentially, and you cut it. And then I have a leather punch that I bought just at Joann's, and I have seen other videos where you can use some tools at home and like a cutting board and a hammer and just like kind of pin out your holes. But I just like punched holes and then used my yarn. I mean, it was so simple and so easy, and I can make so many of these with that one leather ribbon.
I love it. I thought it was so cute that I went to Michael's and bought some. But here's mine. I have to back up. I only have the knit version right now because that's all I had time to make. I called it the Love Light Gleams. Actually, Chrissy helped me name it, and it's beautiful. You start from the top down.
Oh my God.
You have it's a picot edge up here, and then there is a Latvian braid around after the picot edge, and then you go into all of the color work. It's an afterthought heel, but I didn't do it in the traditional afterthought heel as far as putting it on scrap yarn and then taking the scrap yarn out. I actually bound off the stitches. Sometimes I find that easier to pick up stitches than, putting, I mean, it sounds crazy, but then picking out the yarn, putting all the stitches on, there's that fear of dropping stitches. So I was trying to eliminate that from people's worries.
Same what I did. Yep. That's what I did for this too. Yep.
Oh, you did?
I did the same. Good. Yep. I did the same afterthought heel for this. Same worries in my head. I just thought it'd be easier just to bind off and just keep going. Yeah. And it can just be just fine. Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's real simple afterthought heel. I did just a circular toe that like what you would find at the top of a hat. Cause I just think that they're just cute. I don't know why.
I know.
I could have done a normal, like the toe of, the heel. So it looks like the toe, but I like this. I just like it, but that's mine. I love it.
I love that color work. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
Say, for those of you who know me, this is the most traditional I've ever sort of went with any stockings that I do, because I am so non-traditional. So I will show you the other stockings that are in the collection that you're looking at. So this is the Uptown Chic stocking. Again, it's more color work, but you hold the yarn double for this, so it goes super fast. And it's a German short row heel, and I purposely made it short and stubby. Like I wanted it just to be like just this subtle sort of turn here. Again, same sort of toe because I like it a lot. But it's so much fun. This one is super squishy. I love this. This is made actually out of Chic Sheep, so it is my stocking. This is made out of Chic Sheep too, and this is a smaller version of the pattern that's in the book or in the collection. Because the one in collection is like this, only it's called the I've Been Really Good stocking because it's really long. So I don't have that one, but it looks similar to this one right here. And this one's crochet. But those are my stockings. But the collection, you guys, Briana did such a good job putting things together in this collection. Thanks. And so I'm going to share with you. I just pulled it up over on my Adobe. So here we are. Can you see it?
Yeah.
So it is 58 pages. Can you guys see that? It's 58 pages. So I wanted you to see the full cover before I sort of blow it up and scroll through. But isn't that great? So that's the cover. It's the Christmas in July. I'm going to blow this up and just go through. You can see here, there is an area that we just talk a little bit about who we are and what we do. And then the table of contents. And here's the great thing. When you open this up and you want to go make the white spruce crochet stocking, you click on that and it takes you to that pattern. So it takes you directly to that pattern. So if you are, somebody, maybe you're not by crafty, you're like, I don't want to make any of the knit ones. I just want to make the crochet ones. Where are they? This is really easy for you. You can just click these. So you could click the I've Been Really Good. It takes you to that pattern. It gives you all the information you need. You can see this is a very large stocking.
I love my husband loves the massive stockings. It's like his favorite thing ever. I have like two and he wants me to make more.
Right. It's just great. But I want to show them. So how do I just get back up here to number 1? Let me just go back to 1. I want to show them the color block thing that you were talking about so that they can kind of understand. So that would be in the knit one, right?
Or it's in the white spruce knit and crochet, and then also the Love Light Gleams.
Okay, so here's the Love Light Gleams, obviously. So there's all the supplies, but here we go. Let's scroll down. Obviously, we've given you links. We've tried to give you as much help as possible. We're going to talk about these things, obviously, when we do our videos, but we wanted to have quick video content there for you. Do you want to talk a little bit about how you've written this out within a table format? Because I love that.
Yeah, so it's a style I started going to, I don't know how many years it's been. I tried it out once to see what the feedback would be. And I'll be honest, I was pretty nervous because sometimes when you do something different, people just are like, don't do different. Yes. But I actually had an overwhelming response that people loved that table style because it was easier on their eyes. Sometimes when we're especially with traditional stand magazines, which are great, they need to condense down. It's they do it in that paragraph column form, and sometimes it's hard to see where you are. So with this table format, it's really easy on the eyes. It's quick to find what row or round that you're on, and then what you need to do, and then stitch counts. And then here we are at the block instructions.
These are the block instructions. So when Briana was talking about the color blocks, this is what it is. You would go over here to round 1, and you'd have 1 of the white, 1 of the blue, 3 of the white, 1 of the blue, 3 of the white, 1 of the blue, so on and so forth. So if this is easier for you to read, obviously you can do that. Up here, this looks a little bit different, right? But you can see here the A, that represents color A. And then B, color B, color A. So it'd be A, B, A 2 times, and then you do that 7 times, break color. And then all of the instructions up here and even down here, you can see here, you repeat the instructions 3 times. Because obviously, you don't want all of the stitches in the chart. So you'd repeat
That's too
the chart
much for your eyes.
Yeah. You'd be like, what is happening? And then of course, here is the traditional chart that you could read through. And all the numbers are there. Geez Louise, Pearl is like, pay attention to me. But this is where we are. And even the foot and toe on mine, you have a chart down here also that breaks you all the way through to the whole thing. So that is how this particular piece goes. Once again, it's the Christmas in July. So this is the collection. We have it for sale right now. Like we put it at 50% off, and then there's a coupon code for an extra $3 off. Okay, so $3 off. So do we want to like tell them where they can get it and all those details?
I guess that would be helpful.
That would be helpful. So I have put this up for sale on my website. I've put a link in the video description box right down there below. So when you click that, you're going to go to my website. You'll be able to purchase it from there. Yep. The coupon code for $3 off through Sunday at midnight Eastern time is AUG 2021. So August 2021. AUG 2021, and that'll get $3 off of your purchase. So what's cool about this, guys, is that you are getting your ad-free PDF essentially before the whole event starts. Plus, you're getting 4 extra patterns. So as we're doing the event, you could actually still follow along with the event. You'll still get the videos. You'll have everything there right in front of you, and you'll be able to work along directly from a pattern without having to deal with any ads or anything like that. So there's a lot of different formats here. People are loving this.
I love it. So I'm glad they love it. We put our heart and soul into it. So it's so nice when we get that feedback. Like, thank you so much, everyone. It means so much when you give us all those kind words. I also want to really quick touch on the yarn, which I am in love with this yarn. It's yarn that is so unique. And I also have something I want to say about one of the colors. This yarn is from We Crochet and Knit Picks. It is the City Tweed. So Marley and I both ended up using the City Tweed DK weight that's what I used for the crochet stocking, and that's what Marley used for the knit stocking. And look at that tweed in there. Oh my gosh.
There's enough here to make another one.
Like, I know. So fun.
I just have to change up the colors. I can make another one.
And then for this knit stocking, I used the Aran weight of the City Tweed for the knit. This color I used is called Snowbank, the light color. Unfortunately, because it's been so popular, it sold out quickly. So
as soon as our emails went out, it was gone.
I know. It's so pretty. So the cool thing is though, is this is why we do Christmas in July, is you can always make one now and make one later, make something for the whole family. I think all of these would be so pretty on a fireplace. But substitute snowshoe is a really romantic cream. So if you really want this look, snowshoe is a great substitute color. Or like I always say, if you have a theme in your house, go with the theme that you've got and make it pretty. Like my girlfriend this last year, she decided to she just gave all of her Christmas decorations to her sister. She did do like red, the traditional red and green, and she just went crazy. And now she does like that kind of like berry plum look where she has pinks and purples.
Nice.
And and what's crazy about it is my son loves it because he doesn't like the color red around the holidays for some reason, kind of why I stuck to green. But I love red. I mean, my whole house ends up being red, and it kind of upsets him a bit. It's just like a color thing for him. And he went to her house. He was like, whoa, this is so pretty. I want this. And I'm like, well, now so do I. So if you have like a sugar plum theme where you do, kind of that blue, the frosted blues and the lighter greens, go with what colors you have. There's a lot of color choices there. I think this would be really pretty in the traditional red too, the green and the red. So just go with what you got. It'll look great. It looks stunning.
There's so many colors you could put together for this. That's the beauty of it. And I mean, you guys, we did not, like, as Briana said, we did not purposely choose a color that was out of stock. We actually did the opposite. We purposely chose colors that were in stock. But honestly, as soon as both of our emails went out and we announced on social media we were doing this, they sold out like immediately. And so it's a good thing, right? It's a good thing here. It's a good thing. But it's a lot of fun. So it's it's cool. I don't know.
Well, and We Crochet and Knit Picks took notice of this, and they love us. I love them. They have sponsored us with the yarn for this project, and they have just been fabulous. So in chats with them, they're letting us do a giveaway.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. You guys know that you guys remember Caitlin, and Caitlin's over at We Crochet. So it's nice to be able to work with her a little bit on this. But yeah, I think the giveaway, I'm going to let you tell the details because you set it up.
Yes.
And so that's probably the easiest.
So the giveaway runs through next Thursday to enter. So you have until next Thursday to enter. The event will start on Friday. But the giveaway, of course, we're going to throw in our beautiful ebook collection because we love that. We want you to have it. So there's 2 winners. Each winner will get that beautiful ebook. And then also they will get either the knit yarn kit to make it or the crochet yarn to make it. So we're doing that City Tweed DK giveaway. You can pick out the colors. We can get that ordered for you. So that's a way to get the ebook and the yarn to make either the knit or the crochet one. We've got a winner for each of those. I'm so excited about that. That is also on the blog. So same link as in this video, correct?
Same link. And I just put it in the comments. So the same link where it's, hey, click this link to get the pattern collection.
Yep.
Click there and just scroll to the bottom. You'll see there's a button that says click here to enter giveaway, like a literal, click it and you'll be able to enter
Get
the
in on that.
There. Yeah. Yes. I am curious, those of you who are here in the chat, so many of you here, I just want to say hi. We haven't had a chance to really talk too much to you guys yet. How many of you are like, this is so great. I've already ordered my yarn. I'm going to get my collection right now. So that way I have the pattern and I'm ready to go next Friday. I would love to know that. We're already seeing some hands, which is great. Pat says, I have the lemon curd, coastal, plum wine, and cobalt. So I don't want to be that sounds
I'm excited,
amazing.
Pat. I am excited.
That sounds so good. I love the lemon curd color. I actually just ordered it.
It's gorgeous.
Can I tell you, I love this yarn so much. And guys, you guys don't really know much of this, but I very rarely will knit my own stuff. Usually I have my contractor stuff, but I knit this myself. And I enjoyed knitting with this yarn so very much. I was like, this is delightful. So I contacted Caitlin and I'm like, hey, I want to make a sweater vest out of this yarn with this pattern, like a Christmas sweater vest. Cause I wear them all the time, either over a dress or a long sleeve button up shirt. I love sweater vests. Don't judge me. I love them.
I'm not judging. I love them too.
Oh, not you. I was telling there are people who are like sweater vest. No. Not you. So Caitlin was like, yeah, I'll send it to you. So I want to make a sweater vest out of this yarn. It is yummy. What is it? It's 55 merino, 25% superfine alpaca, and Donegal tweed. Yep. And the crazy thing is I usually am itchy from alpaca. I didn't find this itchy at all.
No, this is great.
I loved working with it so much.
Yeah, when you work with a yarn and all of a sudden you say, I want to make a sweater, it's a good yarn. And this is one of my favorite yarns. It really, really is. And same. I already ordered enough yarn to make a sweater vest, almost like dress for this winter season, because I'm like, no, I need this all over my body.
Dude, maybe that needs to be something that we work on together. Cause I had never used this yarn before. And you're the one, you were like, we should try this. And I'm like, I'm game.
We should try it. It's because I love it.
Yeah, it is fantastic. I love it very much. So it's really awesome. Melissa Bradley says that sweater vests are great. I love them. I just had my daughter was the one. She was like, Mom, a sweater vest, really? I'm like, yes, a sweater. I like it. And I usually make mine A-line because I'm wider on the bottom than I am on the top. And it looks good. So a lot of people are raising their hand. Such great patterns. Brat's mom, yes, raising my hand. I want to have it. It's so great. It's so great. So we do absolutely want to say thank you to We Crochet and Knit Picks. Loving using their yarn lately, because that's what this is too. This is Knit Picks Swish. Ooh. That's what I'm using for it. Gosh, and it's still attached, obviously.
I love Swish.
I'm still mid progress. But this is what I'm
using.
What
weight is that? Which weight of Swish is that?
DK.
Oh, nice.
I'm on a DK kick, man.
Yes.
DK Kick, Swish DK. I'm loving using this too. It's really nice because the actual shawl, you know, it's fingering weight, and so it's hard to see fingering weight on the video. So I was like, I'm gonna try and go with a thicker weight yarn for the video. So
that's a good idea.
To enter that giveaway, everybody, make sure you click the link and click the link in the video description box and just scroll to the bottom where it says enter giveaway. You can enter the giveaway, and while you're there, go ahead and buy the collection.
Yeah.
Use the coupon code. Yes, you could.
You know who I know is definitely getting the collection today. In the Marley's Minions group, I forget her first name, but she ordered the yarn and discovered that she's only 25 miles from where they ship it from, and she got it like next day.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, her happiness was out the door. She was so like, at first she was like, what is this sorcery magic that I got the yarn so quickly? And then she found out she's only 25 like minutes or miles away from where they ship. And now I'm like jealous. I'm like, well, that's a happy discovery. That would be dangerous.
Awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, the delivery time with Knit Picks Recrochet has been really good so far for me. So I'm really pleased with it.
It has been. It's picking up lately, so it doesn't take as long as it did last year, I feel like. Yeah.
I will say that on mine, I did use signature needles. Not that you have to, but if you are at all interested in splurging a little bit and getting some signature needles, if you use the coupon code Marley Knits, all one word and all caps, it has to be all caps for that one, Marley Knits, you get 10% off your order. So if you're interested in signature needle arts, I'm using the circulars and the double points. You can get 10% off your order there if you would like to do that. So those are nice. They're excited to be a part of this all as well. Looks like a lot of people are excited to do this. A couple people are doing stash. Let's see here.
And honestly, use your stash. Like if you don't want to wait, like if you buy that PDF today and you're like, but I love this, I want to get started, I want to do that. You can make more than one. These are quick projects. These are stocking. Yeah. Go to order that yarn from get whatever colors you want from We Crochet or Knit Picks. And while you're waiting for the yarn, you can whip one up. If you get this today and you're thinking like, oh, I already have yarn in my stash, I could make one now. Do it.
Yeah.
The nice thing about the nice thing about stockings, because we always get asked that substitute question, and I think I'm a bit more liberal most as a designer when it comes to substitutes. I'm always like, yeah, of course. Like when it's fitted, I'm very like, dude, it's fitted. Don't play around.
Right. Absolutely.
You get that. Do not play. Get that gauge. Like make sure you are on par with everything. But when it comes to a stocking, I'm like, hey, if you want to go worsted and it gets bigger, I mean, who cares, right? Santa's going to be generous.
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the exact same thing. No judgment. Actually, I accidentally started one that was way too big. Like, I mean, it's so big. And I was like, I don't think the knitters want one that big. So I was like, I'll restart. But I mean, there we go.
Yes, do it.
Turn this into a hat.
The big stockings are also like, they're so noticeable when people walk in the door and they love them. I have two big ones I made years ago. It didn't mean to make them big, but once again, with stockings, you just do it. You can do substitutes. This doesn't need to fit anything but a big gift or so, whatever. Yeah. I've even thought like, I wonder what this would look like as a cute little one in a fingering weight. Maybe for like, if you want to make one as a gift, maybe a baby that's coming or like their very first cute little stocking.
Idea.
You just do it. You go get that yarn and you do it.
Yeah. So just so you guys know, all of the yarn details can be found on my website. I've put that link in the video description box below too, where it's like, hey, if you want to join the event, you can click this link. There's a materials list you can actually download. I know, Briana, you have it on your site as well.
I do,
don't you?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we have all the information out there for what you would possibly need. You saw how much yarn I had left over. Like, honestly, I could make another one. I mean, I didn't use very much of my red. But, I mean, I have enough yarn to make another one. I just have to get another snowbank, right? Is that what it's called? Snowbank.
Yeah.
I mean, I just kind of change
switch
it up.
Colors around.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, just change it up, switch colors. The other thing I'm going to show people, because I didn't do it on this one, but when you read the chart, you're going to see it. There's a third color like in between little spots on this one. Obviously you don't see it there right now, right? It's because I'm going to show you how to go in, and if you wanted to add like a pop of color in places, you can use duplicate stitch to do it. So that way you don't have to have 3 colors going along doing stranding. So it's just a great way just to add a little pop. Or even if you wanted to add a bead there, you could sew in a bead and we could play around with that.
Pretty.
Yeah, you can have it sparkle a little bit. So I was going to talk to people a little bit about that. So there's a lot to learn. There's always a lot to learn in stockings. I mean, you're going to learn a picot, the Latvian braid, the 2 colors, the afterthought heel, and then duplicate stitch. And then my plan is to add the little leather piece to mine. So I'm going to do the little leather piece too, because
I want
that. I've got to have that leather piece because it's so cute. It's so dang cute.
It is fun. But if leather's not I know leather's not for everybody. There's also, we have in there for an Icord. Yeah, an Icord is always my classic go-to cuteness.
Yeah. You could also do like on this one, I did twisty cords.
Ooh.
Like they're
nice.
So it's just super cute, and it just worked really well. So I did twisty cords on there. There's just lots of different options you can do.
Yeah.
Anyways, duplicate stitch is a great idea, somebody said. Sandra is asking, would this work with some store-bought yarns? Absolutely. There's a lot of store-bought yarns out there. And as Briana said, if you wanted to use like a worsted weight yarn, like I know that Peyton's Classic Wool is really close, even though it's considered a worsted weight. It's a thinner worsted weight. You could absolutely use that. If you're allergic to wool and you want to use a cotton, or not a cotton, but like an acrylic or something, just try and use one that's, if you want it to just be the same size, just use a thinner acrylic, obviously not a really big fluffy one like a With Love or something. That's kind of big and fluffy.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what would be a thinner acrylic right now.
Some of the acrylics I find, they're sometimes a bit more pastel, but I feel like the acrylics in a lot of the weights where you find like the baby yarn is really like, sometimes they're a bit finer than like maybe Red Heart With Love would be a bit, unless you want to make a big stocking, you go for it.
Right.
But yeah, they're like, it just kind of feel the yarn and see, is this like a bit thicker or thinner? Really, I do feel like a lot of the worsted at the box store could work. A lot of it I really think could work. Just fine.
I know that there's Karen Skinny Cakes, which is a real thin yarn too. You could try that, but you'd have to get probably 2 or 3 different colors to do mine. Yeah. Mine's 5 colors, but you could probably, you could play around with my colors and probably break it down to 3, maybe. I don't know. You could play with it. There's a lot of different ways. I know you could use that, like 2 different colors for yours. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Make sure that they're offset. So like you don't have 2 blues side by side, but like you have like a green and a blue or something. You could do something from there. Different look. I don't know. So yeah, there's some other yarns out there you could try. Not gonna lie though, guys. I really enjoyed working with this yarn. Really, I made
too. That's how much I'm like, well, I definitely want a knit one just because
it's so nice.
And that tweed, like that tweed in there especially for the holiday season is just so romantic to me. It's that like,
I haven't used tweed in years, and I was like, oh, I love it so much.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
Is that farmhouse chic to me a little bit? Throwing in that tweed, is that like, I love that look.
I love it. All right. So you guys go ahead if you want to grab that collection. Just so you guys know, this is over a $40 value of patterns. All of my patterns are $5.99 or $6.99. So it's over $40 worth of value just for the patterns, not including the video content or anything else that goes with it. That we have marked regular price at $30. We're offering it to you for half price at $15 or $14.99, and then you get a $3 off coupon if you use August 2021, AUG 2021. That's the coupon code. All right, guys, that's it from us. Hopefully we will see you at the start of the event. August 6th, 7th, and 8th. The videos will be released here for the knit ones on Briana's channel, which you absolutely should go and subscribe to because it is amazing, at noon Eastern time. So by noon Eastern time, each of those days, you'll have the new set of instructions written out on the website if you don't grab this collection, and then the video content to support that section that we will be working on. So hopefully you guys will be there to join us. Briana, can you tell them your website and your YouTube channel just in case?
Yes. So Briana K Designs everywhere. So just www.brianakdesigns, and on YouTube, just search for Briana K Designs and it will pop right up.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. And she's an awesome teacher, guys. I love it. All right. So that's it from us. Talk to you guys soon.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.